If you want to improve Nigeria, put your experience and determination, and God willing, it will happen. Whatever savings we will make from stopping corruption, we will quickly put in farming and mining.
Kill corruption before corruption kills Nigeria. This became a household phrase in 2015 when Muhammadu Buhari was seeking to become president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This undoubtedly helped him in gathering votes to defeat incumbent Goodluck Jonathan, as many Nigerians at that time believed the retired military head of state had a lethal weapon to rid Nigeria of all corrupt practices. 6 months into his first term as civilian president, Buhari appointed Ibrahim Magu as the acting chairman of the EFCC, following the sack of Ibrahim Magu, who was appointed by former President Goodluck Jonathan. The PDP administration of 16 years was adjudged corrupt and the reason for setback Nigeria as a nation had had. However, almost 5 years into his administration, the Corruption Perception Index released by the Transparency International shows that Nigeria has slipped further in the global rating with 26 points out of 100 points. This rating, however, did not go down well with the federal government of Nigeria, as the presidency said in quotes, "We are not fighting corruption to impress Transparency International." End of quotes. Magu, during the EFCC work against corruption, which took place in the 36 states of the Federation, including the FCT involving a larger percentage of youth, believed the Buhari anti-corruption fight has yielded a positive impact.
We must do everything to fight corruption, to destroy the evil. The Nigerian government and the presidency have approved. We have taken a common position in asset recovery and returns, and in the fight against corruption and illicit financial flow.
The EFCC boss and other participants at the work believe the youth are the most vulnerable victims of corruption, hence the need for them to take ownership in the fight against corruption.
To every youth, to every Nigerian, to every man and woman, to every arm of government, judiciary, executive, legislature, the youth of this country have one single message. We have had enough of corruption.
Corruption is at the root of unemployment. Corruption is at the root of the poverty we have suffered as a nation. Corruption is at the root of this insecurity we suffer today. So it is high time all Nigerians united to kick out corruption. It is a gladdening thing today that the Nigerian youths have turned out en masse. We have seen the dangers of corruption. And one word we have for the Nigerian youth today is that we should kick out corruption.
In 2019, the acting chairman of the EFCC says over $3.6 billion, which is about 1.3 trillion naira, was stolen from public coffers between 2011 and 2015. According to him, about 1/3 of the stolen funds could provide basic social amenities like the construction of over 600 kilometers of roads, schools, education, and shelter for citizens. The Buhari-led administration also introduced the whistleblower policy in 2017, with over $140 million and 8 billion naira reportedly recovered through this policy. However, many observers believe that from 2019 to date, the whistleblower policy of the federal government has been abandoned. Though the Buhari-led administration said it is winning the war against corruption, there are perceived sentiments that the government of the day target the opposition figures in its anti-corruption fight, while many of his party men indicted for one corrupt practices of the other were not prosecuted. Notable among the alleged biases in Buhari's led anti-corruption fight is the bullion van found at the home of APC leader Bola Ahmed Tinubu as to the 2019 presidential election, as well as the non-prosecution of Kano State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje, who was purportedly seen in the viral video receiving bribe. Magu has spent over 4 years in office, judging from his appointment date of November 2015. Though never confirmed as the EFCC boss, but he had acted in that capacity and seemed unbothered. Magu is due for either a replacement or reappointment. He said to have been lobbying the presidency for another 4 years in office. There were about 313 convictions secured by EFCC in 2018, and convictions of close to about 200 persons were secured by the Anti-Graft Agency in 2019, which include high-profile persons like former Governor of Abia, Orji Uzokalu, former Governor of Plateau, Joshua Dariye, and ex-Governor of Taraba, Jolly Nyame, with ongoing trials of high-profile people. Can it be said that Buhari's anti-corruption fight has yielded fruits?
I say no to corruption.
No to corruption.
Our women are dying in the hospitals at childbirth because there are no drugs. Somebody is responsible. Our children are sitting on the floor, no chalk, no educational materials, no chairs in the classrooms because somebody is responsible. Yes. We want to sanitize our education sector. We want to sanitize the health sector. We want to sanitize every sector.
Roots TV, Nigeria.